In a recent episode of BBC's Antiques Roadshow, host Fiona Bruce and her team of experts visited the grounds of Wollaton Hall, an imposing Elizabethan mansion in Nottingham. During the episode, they were treated to unique items such as a Batman mask worn by Jack Nicholson, examined personal items brought to the UK in 1972 by Ugandan Asians fleeing their country, and some poetry. However, it was John Benjamin who left his guests speechless when he revealed the true value of some jewellery they thought was worth nothing. Wondering why the two girls had joined him and where they retrieved the three items from, John asked, "Are you related?" One of the girls answered, "Yes, we are cousins on our mum's side," before the second girl continued, "This was our great-great-great-granny's, I think she was born in 1858. John picked up the second item, which was in the shape of a flower and a fly, before the second girl revealed, "That is our great-aunt's." Examining the pieces, John picked up the ice pick-shaped jewelry and explained, "Now funnily enough there is a sort of association that is going on here because they are good examples of what would be called Victorian novelty. Now this is an unusual piece because it takes the form of a mountaineer's pick, sort of ice pick if you like, engraved around the stem, which are the names of French mountains. One assumes that the person who owns this originally was a mountaineer who went on this pioneering expedition and he climbed all these mountains. He thought, right when I get back to London I am going to commission the company Hunt and Roscoe, really important company, to make a gold novelty pencil, fashioned as an ice pick where my conquests, all the mountains, are going to be engraved around the barrel. And then this is the blue steel ice pick top," he finished, laying the piece back down. Turning his attention to the flower and the fly, he continued, "Let's look at this one, which is also novelty but in a totally different era, and a totally different design. You can see that it is a fly, and a flower that looks to me a little bit like a crocus, but the interesting thing about this are the stones in the center when you look around it. We have got malachite, jaspers, lapis, it is really unusual. The other thing is the date, because the other is made around 1879, in fact, it is dated 1879, that is more 1845. Now we go to move on to this one, what is the story behind this?" he asked, pointing to a small box at the back of the table. The girl explained, "So my mum was given it as a birthday present, from our great-great-aunt, she was gifted it at Costume Jewelry." Confused, John asked, "Right, that is a costume ring. I am going to ask a question, I want you to put it on, do you think that is costume jewelry?" Feeling the ring, the girl hesitantly replied, I think yeah, it doesn't have a lot of weight in it." Laughing, John exclaimed, "It is an emerald," leaving both of the young girls shocked and lost for words. "It is an emerald. It is a splendid emerald from South America, surrounded by old Victorian white-cut diamonds mounted up in 18-karat gold, made in around about 1975 to 1980. "Okay," the girl replied in shock, turning to her cousin in dismay. Excited to evaluate the items, John began, "I actually love this one with the fly and the flower. At auction an estimate would be £1,200 to £1,500. That one, the ice pick, is £1,500 to £2,000, wouldn't be surprised if it made £2,000. Your costume ring, your inconsequential piece of glass jewelry, I don't know, £4,000. Both the girls' mouths dropped open in shock, with the girl whose ring it belonged to exclaiming, "That is a lot more than I was expecting for that one." Seeing their shock, John laughed, "I know. So you actually have a total value there of £7,000 to £10,000. Thankful for his help, she replied, "Oh my God, thank you. I am going to tell Granny now, she will be eating her words." Antiques Roadshow airs Sunday from 6:30 p.m. on BBC One.